Oh, footsteps. Here we are, the legal department. It's hard to believe that Vincent used to work here. Wait a second. Is that an elevator? It is. Someone had told me the only way to get back to the mayor's lobby now is to take the elevator to the basement and then return there from the other side. Yep, this is what she was talking about. But why didn't she take the elevator? That is the question. However, I've come a long way. Shouldn't I investigate this place first? But what's the point? I have now long lost the confidence I had when I was confronting Draco in the mayor's lobby. I'm not sure if I want to know the truth anymore. You have to realize losing your memories could also be a blessing. Countless people are imprisoned by their own memories, they try their best to let go yet cling to them at the same time. But you, on the other hand, are given a second chance. Isn't that wonderful? I'll be honest, even I am getting a bit jealous. How did you end up here, Valeria? I regret to inform you that I don't know either. The truth is, my butler was the one who heard peculiar knocking sounds on the door last night. When he went to open it, he saw you face down on the stair, unconscious. Your seemingly commendable courage is nothing more than ignorance wrapped up in a pretty package. Oh, pretty package, I just realized that. You have absolutely no clue what you're about to face. Do you really believe that you can face up to all the dangers that are coming your way? Do you really believe that you can accept the truth that will be revealed? Vincent, Victor, and Draco. How many lies are there all around me? Why is it like that? Why is everyone lying to me? Ever since I woke up in the mansion, I have been deceived again and again. Why? Why are all of you lying to me? Oh. Poor Valeria, though. What am I doing? I don't have time to think about that right now. Since I am already here, I might as well take a little look around first. Okay, let's go! Take a look around. I start to briefly read through some of the documents I have found. These documents from the legal department, I really don't understand them at all. yeah, I can relate to that. Hold on a second. The nameplate on this table. Vincent Edgeworth, Chief Legal Officer. So then, this used to be Vincent's desk. Vincent's office table. Read me. Who sent this? Note and a glove. The note looked brand new and therefore seemed out of place compared to the rest of the files here. Yeah, indeed. Salomona. I cannot read the note. There, my lovely Valeria. How are you doing? That's not cool at all. Haha, I'm just joking. Of course I know you're doing well because you have lost all your memories. Who are you? So, do you want to get all your memories back? I know you do. In that case, I have left you a small gift. I'm sure it will help a lot in getting back what you want. An old friend who wishes to remain anonymous. A gift for me? It must be referring to the glove next to it. Okay. For some reason, I was blasted with a wave of anxiety. Why wouldn't you? Objective. Put on the glove. Why is that an objective? Yeah, I already done this. So, nope. We can skip it. Okay, then. Yeah, let's put on the gloves. No? Wait, we can reject. Wait. How about no? Ah, there's another option. Alright, okay. Why shouldn't we? Let's go. It's do or die. Oh, that looks lovely. The glove fits my hand perfect. Oh, yeah. Oh, we are go back to the past, apparently. Going back to the past. Lovely. Do you remember who you are? All hail mayors. Do you still remember your purpose? Only live to serve mayors, isn't it? We all miss you so much. Hurry up and come back home. Mayors. Oh hey, hello. Welcome to Mayors Corporation. How does it feel to be alive? Pretty good, huh? I know you are still a little confused right now, but that is okay. I assure you that you will soon get used to it. Oh, you're asking what your mission is? Ah, that's what a lovely smile you have. Mayors, I'm sure the dentist will recommend you to be their model. My dear patients will get to that. Patience, not patient. Where should I start? Oh, I have this old friend who's a little mad at me. A little mad that he wants to murder me and destroy my company. So he has made a weapon, a very deadly weapon. We don't know what that weapon is, but a little birdie told me it had something to do with other people's memories. Pretty frightening, right? So here's what I need you to do. Ah, phone call. Answer it. My apologies, I hope this is about my delivery. Hello? Oh, already. That's awesome. But unfortunately, I'm not at home right now, my friend. Yes, just leave the package at the door. Yes, the entire uniform. Alright, that's great. Sorry, I skipped that. Thank you so much. Sorry about that, where was I again? That is right. I need you to locate his weapon and then destroy it. And while you're at it, try to figure out what kind of experiment this guy is up to. And your codename will be... Ah, so we are actually being sent to Vincent Place to take some data. Interesting. Sudden tremendous shudder from the legal department snapped me back to reality. What just happened? Oh. A man flew through the wall connecting the laboratory to the legal department as if he was thrown by something with full force. He was slammed into the wall at the other end of the department and then fell to the floor. Draco? Is that? Yeah, that is Draco. But because of the massive impact, Draco had lost his consciousness. What are we facing? What followed was an inhuman roar from the lab. I could hear the monster approaching step. Draco. I shook Draco violently, but he didn't respond. Come on, Draco, wake up. Okay, just carry Draco out of this place. What should I do? Okay, this is the choice time. The basement. Quick. Oh, okay, it's not the choice time. I dashed to the elevator and punched the button. Come on, be quick. I kinda want to see the creature though. I hurried and dragged Draco into the elevator, then pressed the button to close the door. Tired? You're a cyborg, but I don't know. I could still feel my heart pounding. That monster doesn't seem to be pursuing us. I think we are safe for now. What exactly was that thing? Valeria. Draco! You okay, bud? I'm sorry, Valeria, I couldn't stop him. Slowly, Draco stood up. He sounded very weak. Draco, you okay? No need to worry about me. It's just a few scratches. You're bleeding in the whole body. Stop acting like a hero at a time like this. Oh. Draco froze in the face of my emotional outburst. At that moment, we were both just looking at each other and stuck in silence. Draco, are you serious? Stop it with the act. You have been saying strange, incomprehensible shit ever since we met in the lobby. You are badly hurt, yet you are making light of it. You're really starting to piss me off. I don't give a dang about how cool you are. And at this point, I really don't care how many lies you have told me. But I do know that what I'm worried about now is you. You reminded me of that time. Draco's face broke and began to show a deep sorrow, a sadness that I would never expect to see from him. That time. Valeria, I'm sorry. If only I had told you the truth earlier. Maybe things wouldn't be the way they are. Draco. There are times when I ask myself, can we go back in time? But for you, our past is long gone. We can go back, and we will. That's what we are here for, isn't it? To search for our past, the past we shared. Even if I have completely forgotten you, I like to get to know you again. So when we escape from here, tell me everything about our past. As you wish, Lady Valeria. But there's a more urgent issue at hand. Where's he right now? What happened there? What the heck is that thing? He's not a thing. He's someone you already know. The truth is... There he is. Oh. Vanora. Who is Vanora? Hello, Mayors, you're watching? Lovely Netflix, isn't it? My precious chaser, tell me, is there someone you love? A loved one. My dear Monsieur M, why would you ask such a question? Let's assume one day a disaster were to happen to your loved one. Say they lost their body but their memories are still intact. Ooh. Would you still love them like that? Of course I would. No matter what body they change into, they are still them. What a heart-warming answer. Well, let's change the scenario, shall we? Let's say, what if the person you love is physically intact but has lost all their memories? Would you still love such a person? Of course I would. Even if they lost all their memories, I would still love them. Even if they completely forgot about your existence. Even if all the memories you shared are gone. You two shared, actually. This would make me miserable, but I will still love them. Oh, lovely. What an amusing answer. Humans always have been able to entertain me. Well then, since you don't mind them losing their body and you don't mind them losing their memory, what exactly do you love about them? Only silence remains. What you love is a merely self-fulfilling illusion. What you love is a person from your past that no longer exists. The brutal truth is, the moment one loses their memory, they will no longer be themselves and they will never be able to go back. Oh, really? Oh, no matter then. What important is you live. That's what is important actually. Investigation completed. Successfully retrieved the glove. Well, that's a short investigation. I mean, 20 minutes, it's not that short. Or 10. Hello? Oh, okay. Ah, crime scene, do not cross. Are you the new detective? Good to see you here. Ah, that's your real name. Vanora. Where is the crime scene? I heard the victim was a former employee of Mayor's. Room 309, come with me. Move along, people. Nothing to see here. Nothing indeed. And stop interfering with the work of police officers. Right, here we are. Silence, eh? I'll leave the rest to you, Vanora. Oh, are you the one who captures Zalmona? This is the place, the bloody place. Objective, survey the crime scene. Alright, yeah. Oh, the trophy. Why is it here? Door, the thing, finish it. 6. Alright, the window. I open the curtain. It's the only window in this apartment. The lock appears to not be tampered with, so it's unlikely that the murderer entered the room through here. Alright. Was the curtain here closed before? Yes, of course. We haven't moved a thing. Alright. Closed curtains. There's nothing that have been moved. That's a thing. Nothing special about it. You sure? Alright then. A blood-stained cabinet. Nothing special about it. What else? Painting? Nothing special about it. Oh, okay. Oh, printouts. Okay, nothing special about it then. What else? The door. Eluded them and escaped through here. The residence. The suspect name is Zalmona, a resident on this floor. Something worth mentioning is, she is a mutant. A mutant? Is she from G3? What is a mutant? We are unsure at the moment. Countless tourists visit G3 district every year to receive modification. We can't draw any conclusions yet. We thoroughly searched her apartment, but strange enough we couldn't find any form of identification. Interesting. For now, it seems that the murderer has escaped. What about the bloodstains in the hallway outside the apartment? Before we arrived, Dr. Eminent's screams attracted a lot of curious residents. This guy trampled over the entire apartment building and now there's blood everywhere outside the apartment. Very interesting. Even if there were unusual clues in the hallway, they have probably trampled them into oblivion by now. Collected evidence, the suspect. Alright. Blood? The body has already been cleared. The G4 Investigation Bureau sure is efficient. That is correct. As the victim has been dismembered, we were unable to outline the exact location of the body on the floor. However, the autopsy report from the Investigation Bureau has been released. The cause of death was due to the rapid dismemberment of the body in a short period of time. Oof. So you're saying the murderer dismembered the victim while he was still alive? Yes, it was a very gruesome death. But according to the autopsy report, the victim did show signs of being struck by an object, but it was not fatal. In addition, the body displayed signs of a struggle before death, so it's unlikely that he was unconscious for the ordeal. Besides that, there's something else that is strange. Some of the dismembered body parts of the deceased have disappeared. Oh, that is very strange. Disappeared? Yes, we couldn't fully reconstruct the victim's body with the pieces left in the room. We searched the entire apartment building, but we couldn't find any of the missing body parts. We did take into consideration that the perpetrator could be non-human, but the report has made it clear that the dismemberment is not a result of beast attack. Interesting. Collected evidence: disappearing body parts. 3/6. A trophy stained with blood. Looks like it was used as a weapon of some kind. Did we find fingerprints from any suspect on the trophy? No, we only managed to collect Dr. Eminence. But it is worth mentioning the wound on the victim's head matches the shape of the trophy pointed corner. Well, yes, I can see the blood. Collected evidence: blood-stained trophy. So I guess go here. Is there anything I can assist with, Detective Vanora? Canon fact of the case. According to our conversation with the resident of this building, there was a short power outage in the building around when the crime was occurring. However, after our investigation, it seems that the building blackout was not the murderer's work, it was a mere coincidence. So that's where the murderer messed up. So the victim was killed at the exact time of the power outage. Correct. Collected evidence: a brief blackout of the building. The victim, Dr. Richard Eminent, a former researcher at Mayor's Corporation. According to our investigation, although the victim holds a PhD, his position at Mayor's was rather unremarkable. We don't know much about his current occupation, but judging by the apartment, it is not hard to deduce that the pay wasn't getting any better. A resident on the same floor claimed to have last seen him in the hallway outside his apartment last night. Allegedly, Dr. Emanan was on the phone at the time and seemed to be talking about some sort of deal. A deal? Collected evidence: Dr. Emanan's deal. Yeah, let's end the conversation and... Oh, okay, that's all. Finish the investigation then. Investigation completed. I believe I have gathered enough information to postulate at what may have happened. Okay, postulate it. Premeditated, the perpetrator was planning to kill Dr. Emanan from the very beginning. Oh, that is interesting. And since the window lacked any signs of forced entry, it's most probable that the culprit entered the apartment directly through the door. That means the murderer was invited into the apartment by Dr. Emanan himself. In other words, our murderer is most likely whoever Dr. Emanan was making his deal with. Nonetheless, in the midst of this, a small mishap occurred. The killer intended to kill Dr. Emanan directly by hitting him on the head with a trophy. But a sudden power failure in the apartment made him miss, and he failed to kill Dr. Emanan with a single blow. Which is understandable, no one could anticipate a freak blackout. However, if the killer are the same person that is behind the other recent G4 disappearance, then their negligence cannot be attributed to just that. The other victims who went missing disappeared without a trace, as if they had vanished into thin air. But this time the murderer messed up the whole apartment and attracted the attention of the other residents. If it is really the same perpetrator, there has to be something else that also contributed to such a major mistake. In fact, the murderer could very well be very handsome, seriously injured, reluctant, extreme fear of the dark. This one is interesting. I should save here. Wait. Okay, be very handsome is not very helpful. Injured is a possibility, but there's no blood trace of... I don't know, the perpetrator, the murderer missed, and then Dr. Eminent attacks back and injures the murderer, and then the murderer have to end it quickly and run away? Could be. Reluctant could also be. Extreme fear of the dark. This one is very interesting. I think it's either this or this. Ah, I'm correct. Interesting. Extreme fear of the dark. Why? The curtains in the apartment were drawn close at the time, and it would have taken a while for human eyes to adjust to sudden darkness. So at the moment of the blackout, Dr. Eminent's apartment was most likely pitch black. Our cold-blooded assassin, who usually managed to keep so calm and careful, completely lost control in this apartment. It is quite possible that the killer has an extreme fear of sudden darkness due to some form of previous trauma. Sudden darkness. I see. I think I understand now. In addition, the manner of Dr. Eminent's death is a major mystery. Wait, if the detective figures out that the perpetrator fears darkness, then why do Zalmona still gets arrested? The killer dismembered him alive after failing to kill him with a single blow. The way they dismembered him reminds me of how all the core members of the Merrick Corporation were killed. As far as I know, all of the core members of Mayors were also killed in a similarly brutal way. Add that to the recent disappearance in the G4 area, leaving many citizens paranoid. I guess many people would think that the killer is the same person who killed all the core members. However, I believe that the real reason why the killer tore Dr. Eminent into pieces was panic. Threaten? Collect. Yeah, it's missing. Some of Dr. Eminent's body parts have gone missing. I don't remember that happening to any of the core members. The real reason why the killer dismembered Dr. Eminent in a panic was to obtain his body parts. In the G4 Cyborg incident, Merrick Corporation was found to be using the human flesh of ordinary G4 citizens as fed for the cyborgs. The killer was most likely trying to obtain Dr. Eminent's body part to use as a feed for cyborg at a later time. But if they were working for Mayors, wouldn't it be more likely that they would want to make a cyborg out of Dr. Eminent? Why would they choose to turn him into cyborg feed instead? Very interesting. Detective Venora. Yes? Have you reached any conclusion to who the killer is? Can't say, but put out a warrant for the arrest of Zalmona. Oh no, Zalmona. She is undoubtedly the perpetrator we have been trying to search for all along. Why? As you wish, Detective Venora, but you know that Zalmona isn't the perpetrator. Is the Venora actually us, Valoria? The warrant has been issued, I don't know. But Detective Venora, would you mind coming outside with me for a moment? There are some important matters I'd like to discuss with you. Interesting. I followed him to the street outside the apartment. That's a lovely step. It was getting quite late and the temperature had dropped quite dramatically. But he was just walking in front of me silently, as if the cold weather did not bother him. After a while, he finally stopped in an alley where no one was nearby. Okay, that was very suspicious. You're a cyborg, isn't it? What was it that you wanted to discuss? I decided to speak first. Well then, let's hear it. Who's the actual killer? Oh, okay, you know. Excuse me? You're called the inspector, yet you don't even realize who I am this whole time. Okay. The man in front of me slowly took off his police hat, and what followed was a sight that I couldn't have expected. Ah! He suddenly grabbed a corner of his cheek and tore the skin off his head. What was revealed beneath it was his blue skin and white hair. Interesting. It's you. Who? But him revealing his true form only made me more vigilant. Inspector, it appears the fact that you still see me as a threat. Believe it or not, I don't have time to play Mr. Triple Agent for that stupid organization from G3. What are you doing here? What else can I be doing here? Our boss gave me clear instruction to make sure you succeed in your mission. But it seems that you have everything under control. However, you know very well who the actual killer is, don't you? I don't know. Just what the heck happened back there? I thought he was good at this. How could he screw up things this badly? The darkness. Why don't you just go ask him yourself? Who was it? Oh, I that sound is really magnificent. I love it. You are as tough as ever. Suit yourself then. I don't really give a damn about that guy's past. But do we really have to pin it on that woman from the same floor? Each sacrifice is for the future of the company. Each one is necessary. Che, our boss really getting to you, isn't he? Company this, company that, that's all he ever talks about, so you two works for mayors. All of us are merely little pawns in his hands. What did she say? No offense, but this is nothing but a job to me. I'm not trying to debate the ethics of what we do, nor am I interested in his great vision. And why don't you use your brain once and think about what you truly want instead of being a slave to his company all day? What I truly want. You know, finding the love of your life, forming a family, that sort of thing. I think you're the one who wants it then. Don't end up like me, an old guy who still doesn't have a single clue what he should be doing in his life. Oh. Okay then. You have a tail. That is interesting. Scythe. It's been an exhausting day. I'll see you later. And there he goes. He was about to turn the leaf, but he suddenly stopped again. He once again turned his head at me. Yeah? Vanora? Did you come up with that name yourself? Yes. The ever so gloomy look of his face unusually peered up out of nowhere. I didn't think you'd be so good at naming yourself. That's a really nice name. Why don't you keep it for yourself? With that, he put on his police hat again. See you later, Vanora. Make sure you report to that guy on time. He's kind of analytic about that. With that, he disappeared across the street and once again became part of the crowd. What a lovely night, isn't it? Finding the love of my life and starting my own family. Not so bad. Is that still possible for someone like me? What am I thinking? No matter what, my mission here is accomplished. As long as the G4 Investigation Bureau can figure out who the true killer is, everything will still be under our control. It is time for me to move on to my next destination and complete my next mission. Okay. G4 Suburbs. The mansion of Mayor's former lawyer and trader, Vincent Edgeworth. So it is you. Very interesting. Vincent Edgeworth. Yep, that name I remember now. That man is far more frightening than mayors, so you did work for mayors. I have been set up, I have to get out of here.
Hmm.
Is that my name I'm hearing, Valeria? I truly didn't expect this to come like this. Oh no. Hello, Vincent. Vanora. This is the first time we see Vanora in flesh, though. Detective Vanora. So you do work for mayors. Well, I didn't quite guess that at first. I thought you were kind of investigating mayors, but working for mayors as an agent, I didn't expect that. But I guess you're a clone that is has been modified. Vanora, this is the first time we really seen your model, and yeah, starting a life family. You sure do get a second chance, aren't you? Wait, is that the end? Chapter 3, the end. Very interesting. To be continued. Thank you for playing this version. Independent game created by Dino99Z. The full version of the game is still in development. To stay up to date, you can follow me on the following platforms. I already did. Except for Tumblr, which I don't use. Yeah, Vincent is good players. Dino, very nice. The janitor, although we don't really know if janitor, not janitor. Dino, the janitor in this game, are just a how could I say it, cameo, Easter egg, or someone important. But we'll just see. Oh yeah, the music. So that's all for Vincent Secret of Mayors episode 3. I'll see you later then in how many chapters are planned? Oh my god, that's a lot. Oh my god, Dino really works hard. I must give a clap for that though. It's an amazing work. I truly enjoyed it to play it. Oh my god. So we'll see you later in chapter 4. Bye bye.